What will the process be to determine the opening day starting pitcher?
Well, we're going to let these guys pitch. Sometimes the schedule comes into play, sometimes it doesn't. We got a big opener on the road against Chicago. You don't really hide your hand. You kind of put things in play the last couple of weeks going in on who you think that guy might be. You want a guy that's going to be comfortable on the mound in an environment, opening on the road, that he's just going to go out and pitch. And we've got some candidates, and I don't think anybody's out of it, but some experience will come into factor. We've got a few guys there that I think could be worthy of it, and that's the guy that more often than not is going to take on the number one of the other clubs for a given period of time. And it's not so much he's pitching against that pitcher; he's pitching against the other lineup. But you want a guy that doesn't get caught up in that, throwing against the other guys, other teams' number one from time to time. So there's a few elements we're looking for, and again, I think we've got a couple guys qualified to do that.
Anything out there these first 2 days surprised you? You've seen 2 days.
Not surprised. We've let them know what we want coming in, and the focus has been great. I mean, every drill, there's something that we got out of it. Every drill, we need to have effort. Every drill we have, we need them to finish the play, whatever play we're asking them to make. So the focus has been good. The continuity, the crispness of the drills have been good. But there hasn't been one thing that stood out. Again, these guys know where they are. They know the work that's in front of them. I said it yesterday. I'll say it again. Probably during the course of every day we come out here, we've got to get something done every day, and every individual's got something to get done every day. So I'm probably most impressed with the way we're going about our work, from start to finish. The position players are out here early, as well as the pitchers and the catchers.
What's it say when a guy like Overbay wants to come play for this team? He could go other places, but he's got good veteran leadership. That's something good about what direction you guys are going.
Well, that's part of what we were looking for in the winter, identifying some guys that we felt would be good fits for us and good fits for them. He's not old. He's 33, and he's played a large volume of games, and he's seen a lot of things. He's been a young player. He's gotten into the meat of his career, and now he's in a position to help. He's a solid defender, and there's barrel to the bat, and I've seen it play out. And he has a quiet presence, a veteran presence, as far as showing guys at bats throughout the season. When the game speeds up, how you slow it down. Obviously, the importance of separating the ball, offense and defense. He's been very good at that throughout his career. And he reached out to us early. As far as once the conversation started, he asked a lot of good questions. We had personal communication, Neil and I did, starting in the winter with him. We've maintained that throughout the offseason. I just think he feels like this is a good fit for him to come in and make a difference in a good ballpark. And he's all about recharging this thing up for all the right reasons himself and being a part of making a difference here.
So from what you've seen on film, I guess from the second half of last season, how raw of a second baseman is Walker?
Well, the experience, there wasn't a whole lot of that coming in. So he more or less got thrown in the fire to compete and learned a lot of things at the major league level, which is very challenging and very difficult. And to his credit, he pulled it off in a very professional fashion. We're going to be able to fine-tune a lot of things with Neil as the spring goes on. With Nick Label working with him, with Maz will be coming in again, probably getting a little more involved in the play around second base. His confidence level has spiked because he's now got some games underneath him. He's got some familiarity with the shortstop also to work with. But he also learned some lessons on some things that maybe didn't go as well as he would have liked last year. How can he improve upon those? So he's in a good place.
Fair or not, there's been a lot of scrutiny with Alvarez and his defense and his conditioning. What have you seen from him so far, defensively?
He's working hard. He knows the value of a good third baseman. He knows what he's capable of doing. He's had some very good defensive stretches. He's had some stretches that weren't major league quality, and he knows that. So his focus is on being the best third baseman he can be. Obviously, first step agility, all that. The conditioning does become a part of it. But I think you look at him right now. I mean, all the red flags we heard about over the winter. Do you see any right now? I mean, the kid's gone about his business in a professional manner. He doesn't want to be the weakest link. That's one thing we've challenged all our defenders with. We don't want a weakest link. You got to be the guy that wants the ball hit to him in the ninth inning to turn a double play to put the game around. and he's accepted that responsibility. And I think you'll see through his work and his effort through the spring that this kid is taking another step forward, and his maturity is spiked a little bit.